See, I have a secret that I've been keeping from all of you. My mom already knows, but most of you I've been hiding this from. I was born a little bit different from everyone else. It took me most of my life to figure out how, and even longer to figure out why. I'm psychic. This is a very difficult thing for me to talk about, by the way. I have various telepathic and telekinetic abilities, which I have been slowly but surely discovering throughout my entire life. It started with trying really, really hard to communicate with people before I actually learned how to speak. And by the way, I do still remember this. When I was a baby, I really tried to communicate with people and nobody heard me. I was trying to send my thoughts to people because I remember it used to work. Why doesn't it work anymore? I didn't really notice this then because, of course, I was a baby. But later on, I started to notice that whenever I go somewhere, I occasionally notice, hey, I've seen that before. And it'd just be this brief, frozen frame of time. It just looked familiar, like I'd seen it before. And I didn't know why. Sometimes I'd even go somewhere I'd never been before, and I knew my way around. I showed my mom around the Huntington Library in, what was it, LA or something? I don't know where it was.
San Marino.
Thank you. Point being is, my first time there, I already knew where things were. I was telling her about what was around the corner. And then I walked through the bonsai garden and I got this stabbing pain in my foot for no apparent reason. Turns out bonsai trees are in a lot of pain, which is why they grow all gnarled like this silent frozen scream. It is a silent frozen scream. I've been searching for answers that until I was a teenager and started telling my mom about these weird things that kept happening to me, I couldn't even find answers. Nobody would talk about this stuff, and it frustrated me to no end. I would wake up paralyzed sometimes with no ability to move. And until I'd gone through it several times, I didn't really understand what exactly was going on. Apparently, I was leaving my body and then not quite fully coming back. I was stuck just outside. Apparently, you can't really move your body when you're outside, only when you're inside. I've seen things that would just suddenly disappear, too. One time, I was walking through the hallway toward my brother's bedroom, and I could see just this glimpse of a very beautiful young woman sitting on my brother's bed. She was probably in her 20s, judging by her extremely sexy legs and the little red dress she was wearing. All I could see were her legs and the top of the dress, but, you know, it was very obvious. She was very attractive. I got there. She was gone. There are two ways out of my brother's room. Through the window I could see, and through the door I was heading toward. I checked his closet. I checked all over his room. I checked under the beds. No woman. Not possible unless she wasn't exactly there to begin with. In the modern day, I have since learned a lot about what I am, why I am this way, and what I can do with what I have. And I've been using these abilities as best I can to help people. Current currently, I'm using Facebook to reach people who are grieving, who have lost people, and are crying out for some kind of closure. And I'm giving free readings. This freaks me out to no end. I never really wanted to communicate with people. Yeah, I want people staying out of my head. But I want to help people with what I have. And most of those involve some kind of communication with beings, whatever they happen to be. Used to be living, never happened to be in a body at all, whatever it is. And I need to get used to it. So guys, please help me get used to this being normal, because this is my life and I want it to be my life. Thank you.